Numero Uno, I'm the one, not the two. Yeah, I'm good, thanks for asking, how are you? Numero Uno, I'm the one, not the two. They seem to be confused, so let me show them what good music is. They full of lies and let me tell them what the truth is. Ain't worried about what you said, he said, she said. Ain't shit but what the king said. Focus on my riches, I'm just trying to keep my team fed. Making sure my children eat.
What up, world? What up, world? Welcome y'all back to another great episode of Numero Uno Podcast. We are the one and not the two. I'm your host, Young Self, and I'm here with my fabulous co-host.
It's your girl, Lil Nene from the Trap, but I ain't a trapper though. And next we got...
It's your girl, Shawan, a.k.a. Sis, and who that?
Jewel, that social worker.
Yeah. But I bust their ass some Uno, baby!
We'll see about that.
Yeah, no, I need to win, because I haven't been winning.
Okay.
Watch the last two episodes. I didn't win.
I think I got a little second place in there.
Oh, gosh. Now I'm number 2.
It's okay.
Nah. I think this episode, y'all, we're gonna give y'all another this or that. Another this or that. Y'all seen it like the last one we did on the this or that, right? We're gonna give y'all this or that right quick.
Oh, gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on now. What we doing?
Ain't your turn.
Go ahead. This or that. Would you like this? Or would you like that?
Hell nah. So look,
You starting first? Okay.
we did the first one we did last time was what, air fried or deep fried? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that one. We did ghetto or not or some shit.
It's a
Ghetto genius.
Yeah.
So look, I'm gonna introduce this one first. We're gonna do toxic love or no love.
Oh, that's easy for
Would
me.
you rather do toxic love or no love?
That's easy.
Which
I don't
one?
think people get a choice when it comes to toxic love. I think that shit just gets turned into that.
No love.
I think
No
it
love.
gets turned
I
into-
say no love.
Maybe not all the time, but it definitely it could get turned into that.
I got a saying.
Yes, sir.
The signs were there.
Not the signs. You missed it.
You missed it. The signs were there. It may not have been so obvious, but the signs were probably there. If they procrastinate on doing things for themselves, they probably gonna procrastinate on doing things for you. They probably gonna forget important events because they be late to stuff, or they don't show up for their family. Why they gonna show up for you? They don't show up for people they know in their whole life. I mean, it's just certain things you kind of pick up. As I will say, as I grew and dated, I kind of realized you if you pay attention to people's bad habits, that be part of their toxicity. Do they lie a lot? Do they do white lies to people? Be like, yeah, girl, I'm finna go there now, and then they sit in pajamas. Why you lie to her? I'm looking at you weird.
That's crazy.
They need to take a shower. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, the signs be there sometimes. Like, why are you, when you see somebody lying about stupid stuff, I'm like, I'm questioning your character.
So what about deeper? You get a little deeper into it when they say toxic love, like, oh, we're gonna fight and argue, then go have sex. That's toxic.
Oh, that's horrible.
Dangerous.
That to me is no.
That's too bad for your being able to feel emotionally stable. Why you want to keep dealing with that?
I mean, I
But do everybody know what that is, though? Do you even know what emotionally stable feel like to even recognize?
No,
if
if
it's
you never
unstable?
experienced it, though, and that's the part too. I mean,
Not even that, because people can
I
be emotionally unstable even without without being in a relationship. So like emotionally unstable could be like all your life you had to struggle.
All my life.
And you had to struggle. So now when you in your adulthood, you still going through that same thing. That's still emotionally unstable because anybody can say something to you. You gonna go off the deep end. It's like, okay, why you? Okay,
I ain't doing so
what's,
much.
yeah, like what's wrong with you? So that could be emotionally unstable. But when you're in a relationship, it's like, okay, somebody asks you one thing, it's like, I don't know, I have no example, but somebody asks you something, and then it's like, oh dang, you going off on them. It's like, dang.
I got an example.
Same.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Some people, they'll be like, I didn't know he had an anger issue. But when y'all was out in public, this real. People like, I didn't know he had an anger issue. But when we was out in public hanging with him, somebody said something to him wrong, he grabbed it at his waist.
Honey, baby.
This gonna kill him?
Oh, you look pretty. Gave your girl a compliment.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, little things have them agitated. It's like,
that's me.
Oh, who turned it?
No, it's color red.
Color red.
It's on me.
You go.
Oh, my turn.
But no, I'm trying to tell you, the signs be there.
Yeah.
Like, it be little stuff like that where you may not think nothing of it. And I'm getting to know he was a little annoyed. That man was annoying. But why did he think to try to shoot him? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just things people don't notice. Like, if you paying attention, if you observant, I feel like a lot of times you may not know exactly what's going to happen, but you may have an idea. But what they say, red flags are green when you like somebody. They green.
All the love is, if it ain't just regular in 2026, we don't want it. We don't want no toxic. We don't want no fake. We don't want no halftime, sometime. We don't want no 50. We don't want none of that.
I can't do no fake love. I can do some toxic. love though. Yeah.
Wait, what's that?
You say that now. You say that now. So you get somebody going, oh my God, I gotta get rid of her.
I'm about to say, you gonna meet your people always say, you gonna meet your match.
Yeah.
You gonna meet your match. You like, I like a little toxic. Until you try to call her, and then a nigga pick up the phone. No, I didn't mean this kind of toxic. No.
Hold on.
Now we going to jail.
You get what I'm saying? Now you gonna get yourself. That's the kind of stuff I'm saying. Like, be careful, because that's the kind of stuff people will take you. You will meet your match.
Cause I met this girl the other day. I met her a minute ago. We was talking the other day, right? I called her. No, she called me. The whole time she FaceTimed me. I'm like, oh, what's up? No, I called her. She called me a couple days ago. Didn't answer. I was at work. Didn't answer. It got late. Didn't call her back. So I was like, let me call y'all today. It's early in the day. Let me see what she up to, right? So I first called. She like, hello? Who is this? I'm like, huh? I'm like, yo, we been texting 2 weeks straight. Ain't no way this number come up and you don't know who it is, right? She like, who this? I tell her my name. She's like, I don't know. Who? She keep hitting me with that shit. I'm like, shorty. So I said,
She got the click.
So now I'm like, I'm kind of like, all right, I done seen this before. I'm like, shorty, ain't no way in hell you don't know who this is. So she get to kick in and laughing and shit.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, man, what you doing, man? She like, oh, I'm just out with my mother and my baby father. I'm like, oh, that's why you acting like that. She like, yeah.
What I just say? The signs are there.
We gotta compare, so let me not fuck this up.
Nigga like me, I tell you, like a little toxic, I keep talking. I ain't about to say, all right, well, call me later. Nah, well, what's up? What y'all doing? Yeah. You know? So this point,
she toxic too, right?
She answered it.
So I'm trying to figure out what y'all doing. Why y'all all together? Hold on. She like, oh, da. So then she get off. She like, oh, she out here get off the phone. She like, oh, you just did that on purpose, didn't you? So I'm like, oh, what's going on? She's like, I'm gonna call you back. Call me back, right? She like, oh yeah. This is a little while later. She like, yeah, I had to get off the phone. This nigga blew the shit out of me. He gonna drink all my liquor. I was like, yo, what the fuck? She like, yeah. Then he only did it because I was on the phone with you. I'm like, oh, this what I like right here.
Oh my god. See, next time you call, he gonna answer the phone.
I really know what it feel like.
Next time you call, he gonna answer the phone.
Beginning, like I was like, all right, well, you know, I'm about to leave home, and I ain't had no cell phone back then, and I was like, I'm about to leave home. I don't got no cell phone. I'm gonna give you this number, so you just call me on this number.
Call me on this number. I know
call
that's
me on the number later. He answered the phone. He like, hey. Phone for you. I'm like, oh, it's for me. Here I go. Who is it?
You don't know who it is.
Hey,
like, you gave me your baby father phone number, though.
That's a wild deal.
From day one. I don't know why they act like they don't know what it is.
Damn, dog, that's savage, bro. I don't know if it went that hard. You call me, baby. This is my baby mama. Just call her phone.
That's
call
crazy.
this number when you get back.
and that be the problem, though. You keep talking to him. That's where the toxic love starts. It's just like, it's so good though. It's just like, no, it's not. It feel like it, but no. But I go with no love. No love for me.
So look, all right, we gonna do. Would you rather do rich and lonely or broke and happy?
By myself. I'd be by myself. My millions of dollars.
Rich and lonely, broke and happy.
I go buy me some friends. I'd be at the bar. Who want a drink?
This might go in.
She Angel off Beauty and Black. You buying everybody in the bar drinking. I don't even know these niggas. You're right. So why are you buying them drinks?
He had 30 friends in that moment. broke. No, I lied. No.
Shit.
I lied.
Hey, I'll be rich and lonely.
If
them my
all
options,
day
hell yeah.
Rich and lonely. I'm sorry. Get my
I'm
millions.
sorry.
Get my millions.
Cause you ain't lonely. As long as you listen, I know. Cause as long as you got some money,
You ain't
Somebody
never
around.
lonely,
That's
bro.
what I said. Somebody's gonna be around you.
It's
Bless
you're never gonna be lonely.
Yeah,
It's on you.
No, because you always have your family.
yeah, but shit.
But I'm saying, if you talk about dating, you're gonna find somebody.
Yeah, and to me that will come into hardest part of dating. To me, the hardest part would be dating. Cause somebody might not really like you.
I take a pretty girl, spoil her for 2 weeks, send her on the
Send
way.
her on the way.
Bring in another
You
one.
no more. You don't want me. Ooh.
Hold on, what's happening here? Who put that out? It's my turn.
What you mean? Somebody said yellow. I didn't put that
Marcel
yellow.
put that out and said yellow. Janae went and then I went. And now it's your turn.
No, somebody just put one in the cards out. I
Oh,
think
no, that was me.
Janae put that green card.
Oh,
No, she didn't. I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, I think we went. I think I did.
Alright.
We got a turn.
That's okay. It's green.
I'd rather be rich.
yeah,
Yeah, give me
same.
Richmond.
So how do you be broke and happy though? Cause how does that even go together?
In the economy that we live in right now, I don't know.
I would think you would have to live in another
Any
country.
economy, because right, you would have
live
had
in
to know what it felt like. I ain't never been rich, but I ain't never been a certain amount of broke either.
Yeah.
So you have to have known what it
Yeah.
feel like to have some money in your hand to ever even feel to be broke.
Yeah.
And I would say that is perception, because broke could mean I don't have
Broke would mean my mortgage paid, my car note paid,
'Cause
my
I-
refrigerator got
yeah.
food in it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I got gas in my car to make it to work.
Okay,
That could be somebody.
that could be broke. Like I don't have no
Some
money.
people broke is I didn't got no home or no car. I didn't got none of that.
Right. If I'm homeless, you can't. To me, I
And
can't.
some
be
people
happy.
broke is new shoes, new clothes,
They ain't got no
and,
money.
and now I'm hungry. You know.
Yeah, and they can't go on vacation when it's time to go on a trip. They can't go. So that's what I'm saying. To me, it's
Because
perception.
they bought all in their
But
shoes.
based on the simple fact, I think everybody. Give me the money. I figured out. I figured out the rest later. What is it? I'd rather cry in a Benz than a home.
Okay.
Every time.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause I ain't doing broken habits.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
mad
wanna
at the
be broke.
moment. Right?
Yeah, if
My
I'm broke,
account
I'm
is
mad.
down to couple 300. I'm like, nah.
Right.
What's wrong with you? Nothing.
It's
dog.
like parking
Right, irritated.
for the
We
week.
irritated.
Irritated as shit.
I don't want to
I
talk to
can
nobody. I'm MIA. It's
I
okay.
know it's Janae's turn.
Hell no. So we're gonna do next. We're gonna do therapy versus venting to friends. Which y'all rather do?
Oh.
Therapy, take therapy, or go holler at your friends.
Depends on what kind of friends you got. I'm gonna be honest
It's
with you.
yes or no. I already drew
I was
two.
literally
No, you good.
thinking-
Young guy draw two. I do not two. I don't have nothing.
Cause me and my friends, we is each other therapists.
I mean,
We
you
all
had four.
crazy as
I already
hell.
did.
but
No,
as
so I
long
drew
as
her
you,
two.
Oh, okay.
as long as you truthful, honest with your friends. That's where it has to start at. You have to be honest and truthful. You can't go vent to a yes man. You can't do that.
Yeah,
Nigga, you gotta vent to somebody who always gonna be the one to tell you was wrong.
Yeah.
And tell you why you was wrong. And tell you what you should have done instead. Because that's what the therapist gonna do. And if you ain't got no friends like that, then you should not be venting to them. Because they ain't gonna do nothing but run tell that. And I'm gonna tell you that. Hey, yo, said nah. If they can't tell you, or if you got a person who always gonna say, yeah, sis, I would have did that too. Oh, you was right. You should have did.
Yep.
And I literally just saw a video about that, and that's what she said. She looked at the girl. She said, "Bitch, I was wrong as shit." Right? Like you don't need nobody like that in your life. You don't need nobody like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's only because therapy costs money, you know. But I'm not knocking therapy either, though. I'm here for that too. If you can afford that, and that's what you choose to do. But I just feel like if you got some good friends.
Yeah, but don't go to therapy either. Hold on, no. Don't go to therapy either. Spend $375 and then sit up in there like you get couples therapy, right? And motherfucker sit there like, yeah, I'm just, and then it's all his fault, right? It's all her fault, right? And then motherfucker, you an angel, right? So y'all just in couples therapy because this nigga retarded.
Right.
Yeah, he just be tripping. What? Hold
I'm
fast.
No, I can't lie. When you say that though, I don't know if y'all seen the show Blue Therapy. Oh man, Blue Therapy is literally about couples therapy, and to me, some of them people they didn't need to go to therapy. Like
if you ain't gonna tell the truth about,
Yeah.
that's your time to be who you are.
Yeah,
Outside of this room or this
Yeah.
office, so that they can see, okay, well look, I just saw this happen. I saw how that went left. Or,
Now, when it comes to couples and relationship, I do feel like that need to go to therapy. That need
Yeah.
to go to a stranger who you don't know. That need to go to a mutual person who, you know, y'all agree. But I don't believe that should be somebody, family or friends.
Yeah,
because
No,
it's gonna
that's a
talk.
bias.
It's one thing to talk about a situation or something, but to be looking for advice and all
But
that.
also, therapy don't give you advice.
It's
therapy
not advice.
It's a place that you
right.
talk about the issues and understand there's better communication.
Where the other person is
and
coming
also
from.
reflections.
Different
That's
ways
really
to deal with it,
to figure out like, is this it or not?
But is it effective if the person is accountability? Is it effective?
You have to be accountable.
Yeah, but I lived it. I did the therapy, and it was like, man, I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? I got irritated.
Well, it's only
So
couples
for
therapy
me-
is only if both you all agree that that's the place you need to go.
Yeah.
Not even that. I also feel like anybody who's in couples therapy should be in separate therapy as well. And if one is willing to do it, the other's not, or they say, "Oh, ain't nothing wrong with me," then you toxic. And
Yeah.
you need to get the
You need to
fuck out of
leave.
it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if
Anybody
you're willing
like
to go together and
It's
work
your
on
time,
these
yeah.
people, or if you work on each other, work on this together, then you should be willing to work on yourself on your own.
Yeah.
And if you're not willing to do that, what are we even doing here? Oh no, the color is red.
I think if you by yourself, so like therapy or vent to your friends, I feel like you can vent to your friends when it comes to like stuff that they know about specifically about yourself. Like, okay, like Siobhan said, you don't want to pay for it, okay, fine. But if it's like something major, something that happened, like for me, something happened at work, I'm like, I could go vent to my friend about that because they work there, they already know the experience. Like, I can tell my therapist, but she gonna be like, okay, but she gonna need to know the backstory of these people to understand the situation.
Exactly.
But when you go to a therapist, like if it's like like childhood things, maybe your friends that wasn't there in your childhood, you don't need to be telling them about that stuff because they can't help you about it.
Yeah.
So feeling like if they can't relate or understand, not to say your friends have to, but if they can't give you 2 cents, like, oh, I did this when this happened, or my mom helped me, whatever it may be, it's like, well, why are you telling them? Because they just gonna say, oh, wow, I'm sorry that happened to you, and keep on asking, are you okay, or whatever it may be. So I feel like it really depends, because really therapy is for reflection. I mean, for you to think about your own actions.
Like, yeah, for me, I would say, since my girlfriend is a therapist, it is one of them things where, like, for me, I feel like therapy is important if you don't have anyone who has healthy communication skills. If you know for sure, like pretty much just to piggyback on what everyone's saying, is like, you can't, for me, I don't feel like I would go tell certain people certain things. And if you don't have discernment, get a therapist. If you're one of them people who's always telling your business and you always wonder, how do they know about this about me? You don't know who to tell your business to. And you have an issue with clearly holding things in, which no one should, you should get a therapist. If you're telling people things and you don't know, you're telling people this your business, and your business getting out, you're telling people, the wrong people things. So, like, for me, I feel like you should get a therapist if you don't have a true outlet. My outlet is my partner. And she's able to help me work through things. So if you don't have that kind of support system, to me, yeah, you need a third party that may be unbiased and could say, maybe you should do this. Well, they don't even give you a maybe you should, but they help you think about the choices.
Did you think about this?
Yeah. What is it?
Yeah.
It's self-determination. Is the word. Like, you need to take control of your life and realize, hey, maybe some of the things I'm doing is impacting the outcomes of my life. So, yeah. Uno.
No,
I know.
Oh, sis is out.
Damn, I forgot she had red. Damn.
See, how we going? So, what we gonna do? We gonna do stability versus freedom. Like regimen every day. What's it called? A routine, or would you just rather be able to wake up and be like, what we doing today?
Routine.
I know, I remember. Yeah.
I want to live like a nomad.
What?
You know what that is? You know what a nomad? Like a nomad? I don't. Oh dang! It's okay. So basically,
I know what a nomad is.
No, not just that. No, I'm saying like that came up on one of the recent shows. It doesn't matter. The point is though, there's some people who don't stay in one place for longer than 6 months.
Yeah.
They get Airbnbs. They find staying with friends. There's some people they move like every 6 months. They got a job here. They go and find a new job, get a job there.
See, I'm not doing all that.
But that's what I'm saying. To me,
I don't need a routine, but I'm not doing all that either.
But so that okay.
As long as I got some money, we day to day it. Day to day it.
So
as long as I got some money, I don't.
What is this? Stability
Routine life comes.
Stability or freedom. Like, routine or freedom.
Yeah, no. I'm
routine.
going to the freedom at this point in time. I've been uprooted for something that I thought was stable and stability. Oh no. I've learned the way of that is like, yeah, it can be stable or you can be stability.
Sometimes you gotta take a step out on faith.
Yeah, like you could be stable for a certain point in time, but you know, jobs and things that's happening right now, it's like, yeah, you can be locked into somewhere, but as soon as it's taken away, it's like, okay, you no longer stable. So I'm like, nah. Freedom.
Yeah, like what is stability?
Freedom for me now.
Yeah, I'm about to say these times it's totally different.
No, that's why I said routine. Because that's to me that's kind of part. That would say I kind of didn't answer the question in that regard, but like I would say to me, I'm more of just routine. So that would mean like if something changes, that means I'm going to get on a routine to get back on something that's consistent. Like if I do lose my job, because like I'm a government contract worker. My contract ends September 30th, the end of the fiscal year. If September 30th comes and for some reason our contract doesn't get renewed, I won't have a job. So like for me is my plan is to look for positions, you know, throughout the summer and see what comes. I'm not looking intentionally for a position, but that's routine. It's like every week I'll check out a few jobs to say, hey, I know that if something happens, I need a backup plan. So like for me, I'm more routine based to where I wouldn't like, for instance, if I had money, I wouldn't be tripping. Yeah, and that is if I know I got money just coming in, money just coming in. Yeah, I'm gonna chill. But if I know I have to actually make every dollar that I receive, and I have to plot on every dollar I receive, I need routine. I need to know, okay, if I do this, I'm gonna make this. If I do this, I can make this. If I do this, I can take this trip. Okay, actually, we want to take a weekend trip and go to this place for 24 hours. I need money for this. So that's when I would say it's not stability in a sense, but I would say routine is more important because unless you're like a Nepo baby, you silver spoon, you ain't really finna have no freedom. If you ain't got no job right now, you ain't got no job, you stop working. Okay. What you gonna be doing in 30 days? I was just about to
what is freedom?
That's what I'm getting at. Is what's freedom?
You know, we started the clothing line thing, right? So I be at work now. And I'm like, yo, okay, I'm calculating the money I'm making every day on a day-to-day basis. Right now, every day when it comes to you going to do your job, you know what I'm saying, you getting paid every day when you get there, right? So you go out and you say, man, fuck this job. I be thinking about, no, I'll just quit and just go sell my clothes, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. But it's like, I feel you, it's like, yo, am I going to make the same amount of money doing this? But that's what I'm saying. But when it comes to that, I feel like you got to just go. Right? Yeah. And it's like, right now, it's like, okay.
Go ahead, free.
Nah, for real. Because the more you go to work, the less time you're going to have for yourself. The days off that I do have off, I'm like, bro, I'm going to go sell some shirts today, right? Then I'm like, nah, I'm just going to put them online and just promote it online because I want to be able to chill and lay. But it's like, if you didn't have that obligation to that job, you could go out, dog, and you never know who you going to meet, where you going to go, where you going to end up, who you going to sell a shirt to that might buy 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to support you just because you black. And you done made your whole shipment in one day because a nigga just fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Weeks where you go out and not one person going to buy
Ain't
one.
Ain't going to make shit.
And that stability from that job you was going to.
You be like, damn.
Man, it's going to be like, yeah.
But I'm saying, though, it's just, are you sis? What is it? She got a job. She like, they told us when they shit ended, but she like, yeah, this summer we about to be lit. I got all this shit going on. They like, oh, in June we shutting down. Yeah. Shit, I was on the road with a company. They pulled me in the office on a Friday. Got the check. I'm like, yeah, we done. She like, oh yeah, we had to cut a few people off. We getting ready to shut. I'm like, huh?
But now,
send me home packing.
But you got the freedom, right? That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Freedom not always.
Yeah, but at that time I didn't have a plan. It wasn't like, it was a Friday.
It wasn't intentional.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They let me know that day they about to send me back to Maryland from Chicago on a plane with all my shit. Like, and the little funky check they gave me that day, right? So it's like, damn, but if you can set yourself up to be like, all right, I'm going to work for this year. I'm going to stack this bread up. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to be able to live my life. I'm going to do this. I'm going to focus on that, right? I think the freedom is better, yeah? It's because when you think about a person's stress, bro, when you think about your mental health, your physical health, right? You know what I'm saying? All that shit comes from, it stems from, because this one here, the vein in that forehead be so strong after work, bro. Listening to her talking, I'm like, yo, you got to let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't got to, certain shit, you be way happy after that.
Yeah.
You won't go through a period of not having.
Exactly.
It's just inevitable, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was telling Drew. I'm like, bro, if I was to do this, I would have to understand, like, for the next 6 months, I might ain't gonna be able to go do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. No eating out. Nothing, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But then it's also for freedom. It's a different grind. Because you know you got to make that money because you on your own lifetime or life schedule, whatever you want to call it. Because like when I think about other people, I'm like, dang, how do they get freedom? And I'm thinking
And even
what
then, I
their
feel like they're
schedule
putting
is.
in more work than what I am.
I was about to say they work more than 40 hours a week. People who are free, they
they
work.
working.
They're not working 9
Even you
to
look
5,
at
but they're
content
working.
creators, you call that freedom, right?
That's
No.
not free.
But
I don't
again,
call
they gotta
that
wake
freedom.
up and every step they take, they gotta plug that phone up, turn it on,
No,
put
sorry.
it on.
and they gotta be
If they don't feel like it, they not making no money.
And they have
You see what I'm saying? You gotta do it.
They have to.
I don't consider that
I
freedom.
ain't doing
Sorry,
that.
that's not what I consider.
No, but that's why some of
that's
them
too
people.
much work.
That's what I'm
They ain't
saying.
getting up punching the
Yeah.
clock.
You're right, they're not.
But
now
some
I
people
need
call that
Oh, we
freedom.
know it's 12, 1 o'clock when they wake up and make them videos. They
But the
posting it the next morning. We don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta give it some. It gotta be a point in time, right? All right, if you put in the grind, all right, even say it might take you 3 years, bro. I might gotta work at this job and sell my clothes for 3 years before I get to a point where my shit
Just
making
selling
$1 million,
yeah.
$100,000 a month, right? So it's gotta be a period of that time, wherever you gonna work. Even if you had a job, shit, I got seniority in my job, right? So I know if I go and come and keep coming, leaving, I'll be at the bottom of the seniority list, like it already happened to me, right? It's my third time, right? So I'm like, oh, if I'd have just stayed, I'd have been here 6 years, I'd have been way up here, I'd have had my way around this jump, right? And so it's the same thing. It's like you got this. I think it's a mindset for the stability or the freedom is a mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit can be a trap or it can be a freedom.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? At
Like
the
using
same
your
time.
money to your advantage in the job
Yeah.
that you are working, and then
Yeah.
freedom will come. Yeah.
Time, period.
It's gonna come.
You know, my favorite saying is, because I used to be bad with that, but you're supposed to work to live. You should not live to work. You should work to live, for sure.
No.
Oh, no.
So, all right. With that being said, luxury mindset
Blue.
versus financial reality, right? And
Yellow.
because if you gotta manifest it, you gotta think about it, you gotta wake up, you gotta feel like you're rich, you gotta live like y'all on that, or y'all like, nigga, I got $100 and I gotta make this shit last till next week, nigga. Like, what we
Wait,
doing?
what was the options again?
When they say
Luxury mindset versus financial reality.
So, I mean, I guess, I don't know, like, are you saying, like, if you're broke, you're going to buy something, like, you're going to spend money you don't have, or,
No,
like for me, I don't buy designer personally, and I have had opportunities, I can go buy designer if I want, and I don't really buy, I bought designer for, like, my girl and stuff, but I don't buy designer, because I don't have that mentality of I want it because someone else have it. And more so is let me not say I don't have designer. I have things that are nice.
Draw your 8
But if I didn't have the money financially to buy stuff that is expensive, I wouldn't buy it. No, like I don't get that. I don't get how people don't have a car but you have $1,000 shoes on. I don't understand that. Like that concept to me is that's a lot of people. They in that cycle
they
of.
ride the bus and they ain't worried about no car. That's why they can buy them $1,000.
But that's what I'm saying. But
They're not paying $400, $500, $600, $800 a month for car insurance.
but
That's
that's-
why they got them shoes on their feet because they ride the bus.
So that's what I'm saying. Like for me, it's my.
So you luxury mindset?
So for them,
or
they got
you
luxury
financial?
mindset.
So no, to me, luxury is having a vehicle, something I can leave whenever I want to. I don't have to worry if I have Uber money. I don't have to worry about. To me, so if I need to go to the airport, I can go and park my car at the airport and catch a flight tomorrow. I don't need to think about an Uber or hey, is my suitcase going to fit in if I don't get an XL? I don't have to think about those things. So
for
like me, that's luxury. Like,
I would
don't
say
know.
luxury mindset because in the luxury mindset, you already know how to be financial. So, like, you gonna act like you rich. Yeah, I call myself rich auntie. Y'all don't know? Come, yes, please. But, like, I'm not gonna do stuff that's, like, crazy. Like, luxury mind. Yeah, first, like,
outside.
I'm not gonna
what
just
I'm
like, I'm
saying.
outside. But I consider myself luxury mindset because I be telling people, they're like, oh, where you get that from? Oh, let me tell you. I got it from it, and yeah, I'm making it look good because that's just what you do with your stuff. If it's something wearing, if you think about, like, outside of, like, materialistic things, I'm like, yeah, no. Because I tell myself, well, you're going to be rich. You don't got to worry.
No, I believe in
so I
that,
have
yeah.
that luxury mindset, yeah.
Well then, yeah, I do believe in that. Like I will say, I do believe I have manifested things through things I've said. I was broke when I met my man. I didn't have no car. I didn't have a job. I had no savings. I had no credit.
The color is, I put that
so
down.
you, right?
The color is
So-
yellow.
But no, I didn't have nothing. I mean, I definitely manifest. I believe in manifestation of luxury. Like, oh, I'm gonna buy a house before I'm 30. I already had it in my head, and I didn't know what was going on.
What's the line? Like, where you draw the line between, because I mean, I don't want to say like just fucking. I read a lot of like manifestation shit, self-help books. So they always talk about living as if it already is. Even go to church, right? That's in the Bible, right? You gotta live as if it already is, right?
And they say, well, you are what you say you are.
And I believe
it. How do you live above the plane of, nigga, I got $100 till next week, and I'm in motion, right? I'm already there, right? I've already reached the finish line. I'm already there. I'm already that. Like, how do you wake up? Like, and you want to be like, yeah, I'm rich, I'm feeling it, right? But then you gotta go to work. So now you just like, fuck, I hate my life. You know what I'm saying? How do you break that?
It ain't only that you gotta go to work. You gotta go to work because them bills is backed up, and when you get paid on Friday, the half of that check gone because the count negative and the rest gone. Like, and you still supposed to have this get up and go. That's my issue. Like,
you gotta try it.
I mean, color is green.
I am luxury. Cause guess what? If it's something I want, I'm gonna go get it.
But I was about to say that. Yeah. Facts, bro.
Yeah. If it's something I want, I'm gonna go get it. If it's something I can't afford right now, I'm gonna hold this money. I'm gonna hold that money. I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
get it. I will do that.
Yeah. It's never just gonna be like, oh,
I can't have
might be a couple months later, but I'm like, remember that y'all said I was gonna get it. I got it now, and in my mind, and as I said, it all depends on what you look as. To me, that's luxury. That's like you said, to having a car is luxury, but it's like, is it a new car with a car note or any car? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, even luxury, like I said, luxury means, I don't care if your car is a 1990. Can you afford to get it fixed when it breaks down?
Yep. Can you put gas in it today?
That's a rich luxury mentality. That is a luxury. Because regardless of what it is, I can afford it.
Yeah.
So as long as you're living within your means,
you should live in luxury.
You live in luxury. You see what I'm saying?
Because what you living in right now is somebody else's luxury. They're trying to get there.
Yeah, so regardless of how little it might be to us.
Like what you are enjoying right now. And just like the same for where we at, it could be somebody like we looking at somebody like, ooh, their life is luxury. And it's like, okay, we'll get there. But
also, you don't know if those people are $50,000 in credit card debt. There's people that's $100,000 in credit card debt, and this is also part of things. Like for me, that's why to me everything's perception. Your luxury mindset maybe I need material things, but like for me, I'm more so like I would say I want to live within my means. Like yes, I do have some nice things, but at the same time, if I know, like, we want to redo our closet in our house, redo our closet, that costs $5,000. That, to me, is a luxury, where some people might think, man, I got $5,000, we going on a trip, you know? But, like, no.
But see, even with that, and that's what I was about to say, even with that, like,
no, you don't need to draw two, just one.
It's not all in how you, I don't know, I don't want to say it's all in how you look at, again, luxury and things like that, but, like, when people say things like, oh, I'm broke.
You skipped them.
Oh, yes.
One person broke could be, I'm trying to go out to eat. But for them, it's going to be a matter of between, am I going here to eat or here to eat? Yeah. Another person going to be like, I want to go out to eat, but I ain't going because I ain't got it. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that person is still considered on the luxury side. This person's kind of like, I'm living within my means, whether we go here or there. I ain't got it. I ain't going. So it just depends on what you're saying. That's what I say. Your broke and my broke is different. We are not the same.
Right. Don't call me either way, because I'm going for the fuck shit. Hey, I want, if you tell that shit $900, I got $850. Hey, can I borrow $50?
Okay. He gonna need it.
I need that shit right there. I got 50 for you. I got you next week.
I'm like, oh, can I have that?
I need that shit today, yo. But look, that's gonna be our episode of this or that, man. We want to appreciate y'all for checking with us again. Numero Uno Podcast. We are the one and not the two. Until next time.
Bye.